Alright, so we're here for match 3. We won the die roll, obviously great for us. And we would love to play first. Yay. Oh yeah. This is a replay. Alright, so this hand's pretty good. It's got a memory lapse, it's got a sprite. We get our option of how to counter something, and if we don't want to counter something, maybe we could just like double brainstorm. Use it as a cycling land. So we're gonna memory lapse this because we can't spell stutter it, obviously. And play Augur Boss because they're probably gonna play their their aura or whatever it is. So we get, and because we put 2 horrible cards on top, so we want to get our value. Spellstutter is going to be good pretty much the whole game. I think our opponent uses this opportunity to play some 1 mana things, or maybe I'm wrong. Obviously I'm wrong because they just played this. And I should have played the land first because they needle dropped me. So always play your lands against burn first thing. Needle drop is a card that I'll counter early on because it could draw them into more lands, which are useful early on in the game. But later in the game, I won't counter it because it's only 1 damage, and because it could draw a land or a creature or one of their threats that accrues value over time. Whereas in the early game, Needle Drop's probably the best card. So they get a Thermo Alchemist down. That's pretty bad, and we're taking a lot of damage from these. Holy cow. Our deck's a lot more controlling than traditional Delver, or even Delverless Delver, just because we don't have Miscreants. If we had Miscreants, we might have a shot. But we're taking a lot of damage. One good thing about Echoing Truth is that it can bounce these. So, maybe we can bounce them memory lapse 1. I don't know. Maybe I should have taken the opportunity to Vapor Snag my own Augur. I know it seems really counterintuitive, but I don't know. Maybe it was a good idea. In fact, maybe I should be playing Snaps in this deck instead of Vapor Snag, just because we need 2 mana to hold up counter magic. And because the 1 damage doesn't really ever matter until, we've locked them out of the game. So we were able to memory lapse 1 of the curses. With this clock, we can win just barely. And if I'd picked up my Augur and played it, I wouldn't have drawn this horrible land. And they bolt us. I Vapor Snag the Spellstutter Sprite to try and counter Lightning Bolt. And it works until I think they bolt us out of the game this turn. No Needle Drop, we still have a chance. We just need a Archaeomancer to Echoing Truth these, and for them to have nothing, and also somehow they forget to play these. Yeah, I don't know. Slim outs. Very, very slim outs. So game 2, I don't know what happened in game 2. Don't look. So I'd like to play first. Yes, please. Kind of ashamed to lose to Burn in round 1, but we have... I'm not going to do the methodical thing where I screenshot it. That's too much work. But I don't know why I didn't leave these in. I took this out because it's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. Maybe I should have put this in for more pressure, but I think what I did was put in some Hydroblasts and some Dispels, and I think I took out maybe a Ghostly Flicker? I don't know. I don't remember exactly. But I probably honestly should have cited in this Gred too. just because they're playing creatures, and one of the ways they can win is by, playing the guy that taps and pings you every turn, and then untaps and pings you. We get to Daze. Daze is good. And we have a Hydroblast, so even though we've got a ton of lands, our opponent's also got a ton of lands. So we're feeling pretty good, as long as we can prevent any of their recurrent sources of damage, and it looks like they don't have any. Counterspell is a pretty great pickup, by the way. So is Ninja. I'm just going to play it out, because if they try and bolt it, that's one less bolt at our face. Yeah, and they try and bolt it. They Searing Blazed it first, but we had a Hydro for it. So we play Augur, get our value that way. Take Ponder. I forget why I took Ponder. I think I was trying to find another Ninja. Ninja's really good, it just locks up the game. Maybe I should side out one Archaeomancer too, just because siding out Archaeomancers are like, I don't know, best case scenario, the Archaeomancer gets back like a Hydroblast. But I'd rather have the first Hydroblast than the ability to buy it back, because if you don't get the first one, then you can't buy it back. Our hand's pretty good. Why are they gonna Rift Bolt, us or the Augur? This Augur will kill them eventually. It's basically a better version of Curse of the Pierced Heart. We have the opportunity to spell Split or something, so we do. Even though I said countering Needle Drop late game isn't the greatest, but it's still kind of early. It's like the middle game. They're at 16, so and we don't actually have a recurrent source of card advantage, so I let Thermal Alchemist resolve because I could just kill it. They Fire Blast me in response. I don't know why they did that. I have a ton of mana open. I think I hold on to this Ash Barrens in case I draw a Brainstorm. Oh no, wait, no, I do the same thing. I will never learn, ever. So I attack. I Ninja. I think the opponent concedes here. No, but I deal them 3 damage. One of the more surprising things about Ninja is how much damage it deals. Because a lot of time you're just thinking about, oh, all these cards I'm drawing, and then you forget that it's dealing 2 a turn. Yeah. Pretty good game for us. Drawing the Hydroblast early was pretty key. And then drawing another one was just gravy. So, game 3. One of the reasons I probably should have put in Screds is because one of the ways we lose is if they have a recurrent source of card advantage. And I thought, maybe these Archaeomancers could bring back a Hydroblast, or maybe the Brainstorm will draw us into an Augur or something, and then we could Augur and then Ninja. I don't know. I probably should have mulliganed this hand because it's super slow. This Augur probably shouldn't even be in my deck at all. Or at least it should be in the sideboard. And it should probably be like a Scred, because Scred would be way better here, as we will see shortly. I guess I sided out Vapor Snag, Echoing Truth for Hydroblast and Dispel. So we do actually draw Augur, which was one of our best draws. But I don't play it for some reason. I think I'm looking for a way to kill these Thermal Alchemists, because that's really what I need. These Alchemists will kill me very quickly. Chain Lightning deals 5 damage. How broken is that? Super broken. The Stays is not doing anything either because they have all this mana. They tap their Thermal Alchemists, which makes me a little happy because I think, I don't know, maybe they don't have an instant spell, but they do. So they get a lot of damage off this Fire Blast, and there's basically no way that I can come back from this. Like, I'm already at 3. I'm like, how many 3 damage spells could they possibly have? Yeah. So, yeah, definitely kept kind of a loose one. I don't know, maybe you could justify it because it had, I think, 2 brainstorms and a shuffle effect. But I probably, well, first of all, I probably mis-sideboarded, because if that was Scred, I think that hand would have been a lot better. Yeah, kind of sucks to lose to such a ostensibly good matchup. But, you know, them's the breaks. So we're 1-2, but can we come back? Tune in next time.